So hey, I will show you the both plugins, very easy, um, coded by Gemini. I don't thought that this could be that easy, so the drum bass effect took 12 minutes or something, or 15 minutes to program, with multiple iterations inside of Gemini. And here I have a mix value, the drive value. Those values are, yeah, mostly the same functions like what Ableton provides, with one addition, which is a gain compensation and the final output. So you can tweak those outputting values. Here, everything, the entire rest is what you have in Ableton. So, and it works quite nicely. So when we take a look only to the double bass, so you see what I mean by that, I will deactivate the autofilter. So this is with 60% autofilter, and this is without that stock sound, so except the S3's reverb and an ampli guitar, which I can deactivate. So this would be the without, and with it 60%. So this is really nice. It works out of the box. So you can push the lows even higher. So this is really awesome. So, and now comes the tricky part, which took over an hour to, I had 60 iterations with Gemini until Gemini understood what I mean. So we'll deactivate all those LFO stuff in here. So that's a basic filter with a graphical interface. And as you can hear, with the low pass filter, only the lows coming through. And I also integrated a slope value to steepen the curve. Which is really, really great and handy. I added an additional driver, so you can get those nice effects that you need to do this in Ableton into different tools. I have integrated this into the same, and I have a ceiling, which is really handy because those values can overshoot, and with the ceiling, which is essentially a brick wall with limiter, you can make sure it's not killing your ears or graphics card. And yeah, the drivers of course not default, and works quite nice. Different LFO rates, so you can create some sort of artificial helicopter sounds or something like that. That works great too. There's one thing to notice. This entire signal gets sampled twice. So this was necessary in order to prevent the equation to shoot over. So it's still quite low, but I don't found another way to keep it to get it stable when you have a singular sampling by sample or calculation by sample. It overshoots easily. Gemini has mentioned some stuff in math, so but this is working quite nice, except when you animate it, it crackles a little bit. So when you change the slope value, I mean, this can crack. But it's essentially that was what the autofilter is in Ableton, with a few additions like these LFO tools, which are not available inside of Ableton. So I hope you have fun with this. Do whatever you want with that. When you look in the code, it's described and hopefully easy to understand. And yeah, author is Gemeni AI plus my name. And yeah, do whatever you want with that. It's really straightforward to do this inside of Gemini, to use the AI to build tools. It's really great. Yeah, opens new possibilities. So have a nice day.